Okay, so killed this guy. Didn't lose the prime just yet, but I think we're gonna lose it anyway. Here comes the red tank. He'll take it. Yep. Managed to shoot him down, but there's red people swarming all over the place. I might get out of here with this thing, but there's reds in the alley. This one doesn't expect me to come in after him. That's arsenic. It was nice of him. I like the way he was crouched down behind that dumpster and stuff, waiting for me to go away, but people don't usually drive in there. But there's no reason not to. Now we've got a crowd of them out here. This is something you see once in a while. Not so much in this match, but some of these matches you get in here, you'll basically have like a cadre of like 3 or 4 people that'll basically attack on foot in a group, and it's surprisingly effective on a lot of maps. You know, not necessarily getting into vehicles, just 3 or 4 guys on foot, and they'll just basically hold off anybody that comes at them, and I'm gonna completely screw this up. That's really frustrating. I had a whole array of sky mines there all over that guy, and if I detonate him, I might have killed him in one shot. Completely missed him. I waited about a fraction of a second too long to hit him. I could have killed him right here too, actually. I'm gonna screw it up right here. I'm gonna jump up too close to the wall, and he's gonna get me with splash damage.
Attack the tank node.
Well, anyway, we're down to 82 points. We're probably gonna lose our prime one more time here.
Is vulnerable.
Looks like it's going down right now. There's the paladin. I don't think I'll get too far. Yeah, caught an apple right away. I'm gonna back up and defend the prime a little bit. Absolutely nothing going on with the prime. No fire on it at all. People coming in here after the core. There goes our orb, hopefully headed for the prime. I hope he gets some support. There's people shooting down the tank node, but unfortunately it's the red people shooting down the tank node.
Grab the shape charge.
Now we're getting fire on our core again. Still no fire on the prime. Oh, it looks like we might cap it though. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we got it down for a minute, but I'm pretty sure it's going down again, so I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, it's going down again. This guy's gonna be a problem. One of the reasons I like to defend with the bender is because you can kill people on that upper platform with the shock combo, but sometimes it's a little hard to pinpoint exactly where they are. Yeah, there he is. Of course, all the time I'm trying to find him, he's putting damage on the core. That's not a good thing. He'll get us down to about, what, 52, 55?
Is secure.
I think he's down now. No, we capped the prime again. Let me chase this guy down. Really wasting time here. I should just be going to the prime, but he'd probably suicide on me if I'd headed out there. The center's down. We have a chance now. It really does look bad. You don't come back too often, but that's the reason I'm posting this, is because we're going to come back. I'm gonna anticipate this guy coming out and get him on the way out. Red had a chance to build their center back up, but we're going to try and take it down again. Okay, it's down. This is much better. Red's coming right back in. They got 2 manas come working together, which is pretty horrible unless somebody has the sense to come out here in a scorpion, which nobody's doing.
I got the orb.
It's a nice thing about this game is that all these vehicles can be pretty effective, but they're all pretty much set up to where there's some other vehicle that they're all vulnerable to.
Double kill.
It's like Rochambeau. It's like rock paper scissors, you know.
Is that your best?
The bender here is pretty effective, but it's vulnerable to some things too. It's vulnerable to the tank. It's not totally vulnerable to a lot of things, but it's vulnerable to some things. It's surprisingly vulnerable to the hamster ball. The hamster ball can do a lot of damage on a bender. The manta can do a fair amount of damage on a bender. Another bender can. It's not a vehicle that has a huge weakness. parts though. You know, like the hamster ball is really incredibly vulnerable to the Avril, and the Manta is extremely vulnerable to Avrils, and also the Scorpions. But pretty much all the vehicles, they've got other vehicles that they're kind of weak against.
Attack the enemy prime node.
I have the ore.
It's not a totally even playing field. The Paladin is, I don't know if it's because well, you could say it's because the vehicles really are bad, but it could also just because it could also be just because nobody knows how to use them right. That's also possible. The Paladin has a pretty bad reputation for that. Nobody likes the Paladin too much, but actually the Paladin can be effective. I'm not really sure how to use the Paladin too often either, actually. It's hard to use, but sometimes you do pretty good. So you can do well in it in some places.
I've got the ore.
All clear.
Grab the shape charge.
Okay, we're holding on. We got their prime down now.
All clear.
Yeah, doing much better. About 3 minutes left on the clock.
Attack the enemy prime node.
This is a case of where really the whole team should be at the prime and there's nobody here. Okay, well the guy with the orb is here, so that's a good thing. The captain again. So we're keeping it alive, but I'd really like to know where the rest of the team is. This guy should not be out here. Actually, he's going to do pretty well out here. Well, but really, I'd rather he drove that thing into the prime. I mean, I can see where he can use. I can see where this position is all right for him. It can work out, but I'd really rather he was in the prime. Up on the dock, that's where he should be. Let me grab that thing. I'm going to support him out there because I can see what he's trying to do.
Attack the tank node.
But not right now. Right now we got to take the prime back. Because if we don't get that prime back, the next thing they're going to do is take that tank down. Well, they're going to try to take him down anyway, but we'd like to do something to take their attention away from that tank a little bit.
Red core is heavily damaged. Red core is critical.
I believe that tank is still up, actually. I think he is. He's around the corner. Yeah, there he is. Let me take that mana out. I think the tank got the mana. He's actually in really good health. I'm surprised he's doing so well. I mean, it's not a bad position. I just rather he was. I just think he ought to be in the prime. Because they wouldn't be taking their prime. They wouldn't be taking their prime back over and over if he was in there. I don't think so. He's probably worried he'd lose his tank, which is a good thing to worry about. He could lose his tank out there, though. He's got manas coming after him every 10 seconds. Let me see if I can get this bender up on the dock, because that's really what we need. Oh, we're stuck here. I'd get out the shock rifle route there, but it would take too long. He'd kill me before I got it out.
Attack the tank node.
Now they got these manas out here, swarming all over the center. I think that tank is down. Probably. Or maybe he finally drove into the prime like I think he ought to. No, he's down. I'm pretty sure he's down. Which means red. No, we got the tank node back. That's a good thing. Yeah, but they got their prime back, and they're shooting down. Now they're shooting down the center. They're gonna get the center. Are we in overtime yet? We're 18 seconds away from overtime. Let me grab that. 18 seconds away from overtime. And this is where I'm going to start screwing up. I got the nuke, and I really ought to be able to do something with it, but I'm gonna get killed right here. When you start your suicide run with the Scorpion, your Scorpion when you hit that turbo there, your Scorpion takes I don't know if it's double damage. It takes multiples of damage. You want to be careful with that, because when you hit those turbo and go and start your little suicide run there, anything it hits you is gonna do much more damage than it normally would. So it's very easy to lose your vehicle doing that.
Double kill.
And now I'm gonna lose this tank. And this is a bad time to do that because we just lost our prime. You see how fast that happened? I made like maybe 1-2 mistakes. That's all it took. There's fun times again. Yeah, once again, one of the best players out there. So yeah, I know I'm
Charge.
screwing up, and the only thing for me to do is to go on defense. That's usually how I respond. If I'm screwing up, I'll go on defense because somebody has to do it. Especially in a situation like this, going on defense is the only way to win this thing at this point. We've got nothing on the map, but they've only got 1 point. So yeah,
Blue core
okay.
is
Well, there you go.
secure.
Happy to.